Hello, good morning. This is I Bring It Every Day with Kelly, and welcome to Crafting with Friends. Okay. So, anyway, welcome. It's Happy Monday. And just two things I want to say real quick and before I bring in the guests. Oh, hey, how's everybody? Good to see you. So, let me just talk to the chat people. We have OM Granny Square. She's taking a break for a moment, but she's coming. And we got Miss Roberta. Good to see you. And there's Dawn. Hello. Hello. Dawn Yarndall. Good to see you. So, anyway, so the thing that's interesting today is it's Monday. We just want to start our week off with a positive, happy, and continue the party from Ursula OM Granny Square's channel. And that's great. And then the other thing is today's also Columbus Day. So, there's some bank holidays in the US. But anyway, so that's kind of what's happening. But Monday is actually named after really the translation of Monday is the moon day. And I don't know if everybody was aware of that, but I was just doing some research on the days of the week, and Monday is actually a conglomeration of Moon Day, which is very interesting. Going back to the Old English. So anyway, there's that. So we got Mary Bell. Hello, welcome in. Oh, we got a square rave with Katrin. Good to see you, my love. I would like to hear your accent. Oh, I'm breaking up. Okay, hopefully not, but let's see. Unless it's you. I think I'm okay. And I'll have to see. We got Steve-O. Good morning. Boy, you're up early. Good to see you. All right. So anyway, so that's kind of what we have today, but we're just going to chat a little bit about yarn, some crafting and life. And just trying to make it a nice positive move, as you move through your day. And that's where we are. All right. So anyway, we got Donnie's here. Let me see. Put you in there. There we go. And I have to change us around here. Hang on.
Oh, you're fine.
There we go. Oh, I don't like that one. Ooh, that's terrible. There we go. No. This one's better. But I'm going to keep the chat up. Hopefully it'll change. Let's see. Come on. Come on, you. No. No, that's the one. Ooh, I don't like that one either. All right, I'm going to play around with this while we're talking.
Sure.
So anyway, so what are you up to today?
I am up to 5 feet 4 inches tall. Last time
5'4"?
What are you up to?
I'm playing with all these. Let me see what's happening here.
You're doing great.
I don't like this either.
That's it.
Ooh, that's awful. Anyway.
No, it's perfect.
Okay. No, it's fine. Anyway. Well, what I'll do is I'll show you. I do have a couple of things I want to show. We'll start the day off with the yarn.
Yes, show the yarn.
The yarn. So anyway, there's all these controversies about Joanne Fabric. What's going on? So anyway, I saw the manager from Joanne Fabric in a social situation, but she had her whole family with her. So I was trying to get the lowdown, the tea, but I missed it because she what happened? She had like 8 people with her, and I was like, darn it, I want to get the scoop because I saw the stock price is 67 cents a share. Number one. That is the lowest. That's the lowest I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah, that's interesting. So we know there's some changes going on over there. But the other thing so I did do a little shopping over there, but I really shouldn't be shopping, and because there's situations back here that I haven't touched yet.
Yes.
Some situations. But anyway, I'll show you some thrift store yarn that I was able to pick up. And every now and again, somebody disposes of cones because we used to have a lot of mills in my area. We had a lot of yarn in my area and also mills where they made clothing and things like that. And so every now and again, some old lady, I shouldn't say old lady, but some lady that probably worked there disposes of all their yarn. So anyway, I'll show you this thing here. So I found these cones, so I had to buy them. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do because it's very, very thin. I still have it wrapped, but this is, it's like a nice cottony yellow on a cone.
Yes.
And you see how big that cone is. It's a big monster.
Yes.
It's a monster. And
you can double it up and make it thicker. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to.
I'm excited for you.
It will never.
Maribel said it was me.
It was you?
Yarn back.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, looks like Ursula's here. So good Monday, Kelly. Thank you, Steve-O. And how are you doing, Steve-O? You're up so early. He doesn't sleep either. Oh, you West Coast people. So he's in California also. I don't know if you knew that. Steve-O. He's one of my karaoke people. which is
Yes.
nice. So he's awesome. So let's see.
Yes.
Let's get. There's Ursula. I put you on big. Sorry. Hold on. Let me fix that. There you go. There's Ursula. Hello, Miss Ursula.
Hello,
Now let me see if I can make this better here. I don't like this. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's interesting. All right, we'll try that for now. Good morning again.
Oh, it's late afternoon by me.
Well, for you, yes. Well, for us, for me, it's only 10. It's on at 7, right? 7:05. Good Lord.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
too early.
Nope. The sun is coming up.
Why?
The sun is
Shoot.
coming up. Okay. Then Dawn saying hi to everybody who's coming in. And we got the Zaxter. Uh-oh. Good morning,
Zach.
Jelly.
Good morning, Zach.
Yeah, the Zaxter.
Good morning, Steve-O, Katrin,
Yes.
Jamie,
Jamie.
Maribel, everybody.
Jamie's Country Living. Good to see you. Nice.
I
Hope
just
you're
wanna
doing
light
well.
this
Thank
candle.
you. Thank you so much. It screams sundress. Okay, Katrin, I like it. Let me move this a little closer.
Yes.
Put my head above the chat there.
Screen sunrest. Oh.
Yes, sundress. So this here.
Oh.
So this is some of the thrift store yarn. So I've been buying these cones whenever I see them.
I love those cones.
Those cones are
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm always, and it gave me like a little bit of another one. So there's a little tiny one, and then there's a monster right there. So pretty cool. Monster. Yeah, monster cone. So every time if I see some really odd cones, I'll buy it. Yeah, and that's really what I look for. I'm trying to be more choosy in terms of what I pick up there. But because a lot of the ladies in my crochet group are, like they go mad. They go in there and they clean out the Goodwill like it's crazy. Because our Goodwill, apparently we have some good crafters in the area. and
Yes.
they get rid of good stuff. So I'm just like, how dare you? And why don't you call me first? It's all about me. No, not really, but
No,
yeah,
but it's like, would you
Yes.
like some of this? Would you like some of that?
I would totally
How
buy
would
it.
you
Yes.
feel like, where am I going to put it?
Well, that's the problem. There's always that issue. There's always that issue. So anyway, so OM Granny Square saying hi to everyone in the chat. And then hi, tiny people. That's what Mary Bell said. Yeah, this restream is interesting, but I like it. I mean, I like, I'm playing around with it. Still,
Tiny people. Did she say hi, tiny people?
You were tiny, yes. For a second. You were tiny.
Yeah, I don't mind being tiny.
Yeah, so it's an interesting layout.
I mind being short. I'm too used to being tall. If I'm short, hey, I'd have to ask for help a lot of times.
Yes, you are very tall. Like, you're fortunate. I'm like a munchkin, compared to everybody else. Yeah.
Wait, how tall are you again?
5 feet.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Just 5.
That's 5. That's it. That's the
That's
cutoff.
That's it. Well, actually, I grew an inch.
that's
I grew
simple.
an
I'm
inch when
sorry.
I was in college. When I was in college, I grew an inch, and I was like 5. 5. I'm 5'1". I was 5'1" back then. But it was weird because I was 5 feet tall for about.
So what happened to the one? 5'1"?
I just
What
say
happened to the
5.
one?
I just say 5 feet, just to, just to kind of fit. But I'm 5'1". I'm 5'1". And my mom is short too. Like, all the women in my family are fairly short. And it seems like the people that I grew up with were all very short. And I found out that this lady she used to be in I used to be in this drill team, and she ran the drill team, and she was 4'6". And I had no idea she was that small. Because at the time,
Ooh,
I was probably,
that is small.
Yeah,
That is small.
very small. And her daughters, she had 2 daughters, same thing.
No, you are small. I just Googled it.
Yes.
You're only 154.
Yes.
Maybe 155
Maybe.
centimeters if rounded off.
If you round up, yes. That's correct.
And I think
I'm like nearly a whole ruler taller than you.
You are. Yes.
So you'll get to my shoulder at least.
Pretty much.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
We hope.
And I used to hang out with somebody who was 7 feet tall. And so that was a little bit much. So usually,
now I tell you what, as a tall girl, that used to annoy me. It's like these shorties. Why do they take the tall guys? What are we tall girls supposed to do? You know, I mean, stick to your size.
Yeah, well, I'll just tell you, as somebody on the other side of that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not that I look for tall people, but I know that like tall people were attracted.
They gravitate towards you.
They were gravitate. Yeah, they did. They totally
because a lot of their mothers aren't. I've noticed
Tall.
Maybe.
they go for how tall their mother. I'm sorry, I don't want to say it's a mommy thing, but it's a mommy
It could
thing.
be. It could be. You never know.
Because
Wonder
I'm
how tall my mommy was. I
and
never met her.
pretty common height.
Yeah, 5'4" is
So,
pretty average. Yeah, which is good. And there's Tamika Davis. Good to see
Average
you.
for your area? Average for your area?
yes.
I think in the U.S., yeah, I think so. Maybe they're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. See, you know what's funny? When I was young, the size 6 shoe was the popular size, and I used to remember. And I was a size 6, and I would go in, and I would always have to buy. Like if I saw a pair of shoes I liked, I had to buy it because they would disappear. You would never see them again.
Yes.
And then now I think it's like 9. It's like 9. Like people are getting bigger and bigger. So. Let's see. What did she spins? Hello, slides in the corner. Don't look at me. I'm not here. Working and lurking. Okay. Shh. We won't tell anybody. It's a corporate plantation life. That's hilarious. She's in the corner. All right. Oh, yay. Okay. So Poppy's saying, yay, less yarn to make a jumper. LOL. Yeah, I think that's all it's going to be at the most. Yep. Yes. And then, see, Catherine, yeah, and you guys, I know, like people, the Nordic people.
Shall we call them economy size?
Can be tall. Yeah, can be very tall. So 5'9", but she's short in her family. See? Yes.
I'm short in my family too. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm only an inch taller. Yes, Ray of Sunshine. Good to see you. Yeah, we're shrimps, and so So when I see people who are tall, it's funny. I didn't really focus on my height, but I noticed that other people did, which is really funny. Because I had a boss that was like 6'2", and that's all he talked about. He's like, "Oh, I'm so tall. I'm so tall. I'm so tall." And I'm like, "Yes, you are." And you're so short. You're so short. And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And I'm like, "And?" Like, can we move on to the next thing? But anyway. Yeah, so you like the giggles. Yeah, I know, I'm a shrimp. And then let's see, Roberta's saying her Goodwill. What does she get? Didn't have any yarn until I cleaned out all my yarn that I wasn't in love with, and I gave it to them. So I don't want to buy my own yarn back. That makes sense. Now, yeah. So anyway, but the two ladies, I'll tell you, the two ladies in my crochet group that I go to on Wednesdays live right around the corner, like walking distance. So they go in there. They go in there all the time, and they get all the good stuff. So they've found merino, cashmere, Noro. I mean, like you name like all this yarn, they get it all, and they just laugh because they get it all, and I'm like,
who is donating Noro? Wait, where do I meet that person?
I know. I want to know who these people are because whoever this woman is, I'm assuming it's a woman. This woman,
you absolutely need to befriend one of the staff.
I need
that's your strategy. That needs to be the strategy. What do you say? They always say the evil plan.
The evil plan.
Befriend the employee because you've got to get inside info.
I need the info. Yeah. So anyway, but then I have to tell you. So the sorry thing was, and I told you guys last week. I had a friend of mine who, not a friend of mine, but Facebook Marketplace is Miguel. That's his place. He loves that.
Yes, I would love that if I only knew how to operate the thing, man.
Well, all you do is you just email. Yeah, you just email each other basically. Like if you see an item, you scroll through there and you find out.
Marketplace. Do you type in Facebook Marketplace or what do you type in to get to Facebook Marketplace?
That's a good question because I don't have the app. I just use the browser. But yeah, if you go into, it'll say like Marketplace somewhere in the Facebook app, and then you go in there, and then you can actually search on area. And then what you
can you search yarn? Maybe you can search yarn.
You can search yarn. And so a couple of weeks ago, this woman, it was a man actually, had acquired all this fancy bougie yarn, and he was selling it for $2. It was all Hanks. And in the picture, I saw the picture. It was all Hanks, and it was every kind of fiber: alpaca, wool, blends, blah blah blah.
Oh, goodness.
And he said $2 a hank. And I was like, and I saw 4 of them. I said, I saw something I could make a project. And I went, can I buy these 4? And then he answers me back and he goes, oh, someone's coming tomorrow. And I went, oh. And guess what? They bought them all. So I was like, I just wanted 4. I just wanted these 4 to make a thing. But anyway, didn't happen. But that's what happens. Yeah. Let's see. What
You
is she
were holding the yarn for someone else?
Yeah, so what happens is what you have to do with, I mean, my little lip, I've only sold 3 things on Facebook Marketplace. What happens quite frequently is people say, I want it. Then when you set up a meeting time, they don't come or they don't contact you after a while.
Yes.
So then you have to kind of keep it moving, you know. So he kind of said, well, if she doesn't come, you're welcome, you know, to come in. So that's the whole thing. Oh, I see you, Miss Poppy. But that's what they do. Yeah, that's what they do to you. So it's awful. You know what I mean? Yes, yes, yes. Hang on, Miss Poppy. Miss Poppy's here. No, honey.
We call that dibs where I am. It's first come, first serve.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's first come,
we
first
go
serve.
dibs, and
So
then
unfortunately, I lost out. Yeah.
yeah. And if you miss out on dibs, you're like, can I have second dibs? Dibs.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And so I'll tell you what happened. So my daughter's we had this little apartment that we were renting for them, and we had 2 futons. I forget why we had 2 futons, but they had a really large living room.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me see if I can fix this now. Well, what's a better layout here? Hold on.
If you want me to move over a bit, I'm happy to go up and.
No. I just want to see which one's going to be better. I don't like any of these. Let's try this one.
You want one that's better?
I don't like that either. I don't. There we go. That's better. Okay. So anyway, what happened was I had a futon. So the one futon, my daughter was like, I don't want this futon anymore. I'm going to get it. And then what was nice was it was from a big box store and it folded down. So it was a bed and a futon. It was a chair and a futon, a chair and a bed. And it had real thick, you know,
so it was a couch, a sleeper couch.
It was a sleeping couch, right? And it was perfect because she had a really tiny bedroom. Anyway, this lady called and said, "Oh, can I get it?" And I told her, I said, "Listen, we've used it like 8 months. You know, I'll spray it down with some cleaner for you. You know, it's sort of that fake suede or whatever." And that woman ran over so fast. Like 20 minutes later, she was there and she got it. And I said, "Is it okay?" I said, "You know, it's used. I just want you to know." And, you know, we used it for a few months. And she goes, then her son was with her. It was for her son's room. And he was like, "Yay!" Like he was doing the happy dance. He was so happy. Like I couldn't believe it. Like, you know how you make people happy? It's crazy. It's just the little things. But he was so happy. But anyway, but now switch over to the other one. It was one of those big, large futons. Well, this lady just went ghost on me. And so so she said she was going to come in like a day before. And did I lose somebody? Am I losing? Let me see. Oh, we lost. Oh, Ursula. We lost Ursula. Oh, she must have her avatar down. Oh, there we go. Yay! I was going to make sure I didn't lose you. But anyway, but this person ghosted me, and finally I said I'm going to put it back up. After a couple of days, I said, well, I'm just going to put it back up. And this guy came literally like 20 minutes later. He's like, "I'm coming," and he came like from 50 miles away to get this. Whoa. It was a big futon. Like I said, it was the same thing. It had only been used a year. Not even a year. It was like 8 or 9 months. He ran. He had a pickup truck. He threw it on the pickup truck. And literally 2 hours later, this lady calls me and she goes, "Oh, I've been sick. I haven't been able to email you." And I was like, "Lady, it's gone. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
It's gone. And she ghosted me for like 4 days. I mean, it was 4 or 5 days. So it's still, anyway. So that's how Facebook Marketplace works.
Yeah, I've had that so many times. And it's like, so I will literally say to them, I'm holding it for maximum of 12 hours. If you've not collected it within the next 12, I'm sorry, it's going to have to go to the next person on the list. But I let her, I gave her 3 or 4 days because we weren't really in that big of a hurry. But then finally I said, we got to get rid of this. Like we were down to the wire. We had to be out of this building. Anyway, so these are the things that happen. Before I found Facebook Marketplace, I was a free cycle girl.
Yes.
I love free cycle. And
that's great.
Because we were military as well, it was a case of, okay, we're moving, we've got 2 weeks. Or we've got a week. What aren't we taking? There'd be a massive pile of stuff that we want shifted. Yes. And it would literally just be, I would just be sitting there for about an hour, take a photo, free cycle. And then there'd be queues of people coming up to the door just taking what they wanted.
Yes. Well, and I think that's probably like that's what we were going to do anyway. We were just going to leave it outside and just pray that somebody will take it.
That's the thing. If I'd left it outside, I could have actually got fined for
well, that's true too. Yeah, no, and that's true. Yep. Yeah, no, I got you.
Sometimes you go, oh, forget it. I'll just stick it outside and hope for the best. Now, if I know the scrap man's coming,
yes,
it's dumped outside.
Absolutely.
The take me label.
Yes.
But other bits and pieces, now keep them inside. Not only that, with the weather here in the UK, 1 minute it's nice and sunny, the next minute it's bucketing it down. So
that's a problem.
Wet, people don't want it.
Yeah, no, I got you. So let me see. I'm going to get to the chat. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Ursula.
That's like, you know, when someone says, say you're more than, when you're living with people,
yes,
and they throw out bread to the birds,
yes,
that the rain gets to it before the birds does, or the birds are not interested,
that's
then it
correct.
becomes yuck. So that's like, you know, if you don't know the bird,
I mean stuff like toys and things like that. That was the sort of stuff. So.
All right, so let's see. Katrin saying smaller folks are blessed with not needing as much yarn for a project. That is so true. One of my closest friends is only 3'3". That's I can't even imagine.
Oh, you could pick him up and put him in your pocket, couldn't we, Ursula?
Yeah. Yes. Somebody on TV said, somebody put that hot lady in the dryer, and I. It was a little small lady, and I thought that was the funniest thing I ever heard.
One of my friends, her partner is a lot smaller than the rest of the group, and he loves it because when we were younger and we went to concerts, he'd be up on someone's shoulders.
Yes.
He'd be like, I can't see, and one of his mates would just literally grab him and just stick him on their shoulder.
You could totally do that. Yeah. Yes.
And the other one he liked was if it was somewhere where you could get in for kids' prices, he would.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
There's got to be benefits.
Because
there are some benefits.
Yeah, he looked young as well. So it was like, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet for under 13-year-olds. And he'd be sitting there with his kids, and one of his kids is 18. And he's like, yeah, but I'm only 13. But the kid looks older. So people used to assume that the kid was the dad and not him.
That is weird. Yeah, that's really weird.
He was like the same height as his mum. Right. But yeah.
Oh,
so anyway, so we got Jamie's hooked. Good to see you. And Mary Bell is 5'2". She's real tall. And she's an inch taller. We got Jessie. Jessie, the crafty gypsy. Hello.
Hello.
Jamie's hooked is saying, hey, y'all. Hey, Jamie. All right. Let's see what else. There's Trudy Paxton. Good to see you. Okay, and Steve-O's leaving me, I think. Yeah. Okay. Steve-O's saying, okay, Kelly, buddy, finally allowing me to type. He came to my bedside this morning and tugged my arm to get me out of bed and let me out. I started to respond to your question, but he wanted to play. Oh, the doggy. Yeah, he's a cute doggy, Steve-O. Let's see. And Jamie's hooked is saying, I used to be an 8 when I was a teenager, but now since I've been working on my feet for years, my foot is spread to a 9. Yeah, 9 is probably the most average. Or maybe 9.5 in the US anyway.
I've only just found out this fact as well. When you're pregnant, your feet will spread as well, and sometimes they don't go back. And I've only just found that out. And there's me wondering why my feet don't fit a 6 anymore.
There's a good reason. Yep. And we got Wooling Around with Joy. Hello. Yeah, it's true. All those things. And then Katrin saying, none of my resale shops ever seem to have yarn. Yeah. See, people do go in there and get it. Like I've seen a lot of like older men, gray-haired men grabbing the yarn. And I'm like, do you knit or crochet? That's all.
Maybe they have a gray-haired lady waiting at home.
I think they do.
Apology yarn to the missus.
Yes. Like I'm like, hey.
Yes.
I want to see that first. I mean, I don't want to take it. I just want to see what it is. See, usually for me, I just want to look at it and see what's in there. That's really what it is. I'm more curious about looking at it than necessarily getting it. But, here and there. There's Neil Collects. Good to see you. Good morning.
Hi,
Neil.
Hello, Neil.
Yep. And then we have Donna, Not the End. Crochet. She's saying hello all to the panel in the chat. Good to see you.
Not Roberta.
And then Steve's dog is doing the zoomies. Oh, that's so cute. Did you see the rock garden? I did, Steve-O. So Steve-O does paint. He's a crafter. He paints rocks. and he's been doing all the names of all the karaoke channels.
Oh yes, he has. I've seen them.
Yeah, there's like 100 and how many? I don't know, 100 and some.
I seen. Yes, I did catch a live where he was showing that.
Yes.
Speaking of, I'm sorry, my time is.
Oh
up,
yes.
Thank you so much for having
me.
Thank
you.
It was
coming.
great to see you, and I just wanted to show you real quick my
Sure. Yeah, let me.
My son bunny has a matching skull cardigan.
Hang on. Let me make you big.
I'm over here working on.
There you go.
So this is Amy. For everyone who has not met Amy, she is a sun bunny.
Yes.
Made by Miss C's Cottage.
Nice.
And I made her a matching skull cardigan.
That is very cute.
To match my.
I love that skull cardigan.
That's adorable.
Match mine, and it's almost done. I just decided I want to do a couple more rows on the bottom.
Yep.
But I have my collar.
Yep.
So I have done a collar. I have not done a hoodie. I don't think. I did this much so it can stand up and wrap around.
Yes.
Or we can fold her down.
That's folding's good. I like that.
And if you didn't know, here are the sleeves. And I have done so.
You put the little hand. Oh, that's nice.
Or we can have a thumb. Keep the hands warm.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Very
so here's
nice.
one second, real quick. The full view, just of the bottom, so you can see. So it is a bit oversized, but I can layer it up. And
sorry. Here we go. Yep.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
There you go. Yep.
So that's what we're working with, and I just thought I would make it a little bit longer to give it more of this effect with the puff sleeve. Yeah. And one last thing, you're gonna love this. This is
baby.
This is Amy's chevron baby blanket.
Baby blanket. I love it. That's cool.
I love that because she made the big one, so that one's the little one.
Yes. The little. I won't say. I don't know. Well, yeah, it's like hers. It's her blanket.
Yes.
Amy's blanket.
Yes, but
Amy has one.
That it's so miniature.
Amy has
matching miniature.
Miniature. MMM.
Yeah.
That's really
it's so much fun hanging out with you guys.
Yes.
I'm sorry, time just flies when you're having
time
fun.
Flies.
But I love you.
Yes.
And I will see you
good,
again
girl.
next time very soon.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, honey. Have fun.
Thank you. You too.
Right,
see you later.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye for now, everybody.
Yep.
Enjoy your day.
We'll see you soon. All right.
And then there's 3.
And then there's 3. So we have Terry B. Welcome in. And we got Maura, yes. And she's saying hi to everybody. Good to see you. I know you're probably off getting ready to work. Off to work as well. Yes. Okay. And then we have, I think it's Uno. Good morning, y'all. Just passing through to give a thumbs up and say hello. Thank you.
Hi, darling.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We love it. And let's see. Okay, everyone's saying hello. But anyway, so the rock garden is really nice. Because I'm fortunate to be in there. So thank you, Steve-O. He made a rock for I Bring It Every Day. And that was kind of funny.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was really, I was like, oh, because, I'm like, I haven't been part of a crew in a very long time. So it's kind of nice to have a little family over there. Yeah. Yes. The karaoke people, the music people. So it's music and karaoke. Yeah. Oh, that's a cute story. Yep. So anyway, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And if you go, it's on Steve Harloa's channel, and I'll try to find his link, but he did a lot. He did it live, and he walked through.
Steve still here?
No. Steve Harloa is in Hawaii, so they're like 6 hours behind. So he's probably in bed right now.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I thought he was here.
Yeah. So Steve-O doesn't do content at this point, and so that's the whole thing. So yeah, it's Steve and Steve, just to be even more confusing, right? Another Steve. I've met so many Steves on YouTube.
Steven and Steve-O.
Yes, Steve-O.
Steve,
right.
Steve's
so
quite
not one of the 3 personalities. It's actually 3 people.
Yes, right. So it's Steve Harloha, and I'll find his link and put it in there. who has the actual video of Steve-O's rocks. So if you want to check it out, check it out. And I was able to get in there, and there's just like there's so many. There are about 100 channels. So I can't call out all the channels because there's so many, but they've really taken me in a little bit, and it's been really interesting, meeting them all, because we all have this like this
channel. Goodness me.
100 and some channels, yes. And some of them are musicians, some of them are karaoke, but most of them are musicians, I think. Well, no. And maybe 60-40, 70-30, something like that. But anyway, it's really interesting that he made rocks. He tries to get everybody's sort of personality on there. So
what does yours look like?
So mine says I bring it every day on the front, and it's blue. It's got kind of the blue. I have a little bit of, my branding isn't blue, but it sort of is, but it is. It isn't, it isn't, but it's blue. Okay. And then on the back it says Kelli, 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 Kelli. And I don't know if you guys ever watched Cheers, but so anyway, so the reason that it all happened was they were asking me, what's the deal with your name? Because they couldn't figure out how I spell my name, and so there's a lot of ways to spell Kelly. And when I was growing up, most of the people that were named Kelly were boys, and so she put an I on to make it more feminine, just to kind of say this is a woman coming, this is a girl coming, and so anyway, so they were like, oh, okay. So now I understand like what your name is, like what's going on. And then they said, remember that song from Cheers? And Woody sang it to his girlfriend. He had a girlfriend named Kelly. And he said, I wrote a song for you. And he would go, oh, Kelli, 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 Kelly. Kelly. That was the song. And it's so bad.
So bad. It's good.
It's so bad, but it's funny. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what he wrote on the back was Kelli, Kelli, Kelli. Like about 15 times, as many times on the back.
Some songs are catchy. That's the thing.
That's what it is. And we got Bud Files. Hello. Yeah. And Scraptastic Crochet is here also. Good to see you.
Amanda.
Hi, darling.
Yes. So anyway, but that was really funny. Okay. Oh, so Maura doesn't like Facebook Marketplace, but you've bought and sold several things through there. Yeah. It's not the safest, but the thing is, I think people have understood that you meet, you usually meet in the Walmart parking lot. I'm just going to be honest. You go to a big store, yes, but you end up, usually in a Walmart, and you meet up, and there's cameras there, and hopefully nothing crazy happens. But yeah. So, but I've had some come through there.
I once saw, this, is it America's Got Talent? This guy was singing this song about Parmesan cheese. Why are there not more Parmesan cheese? Why are they so stingy with the Parmesan cheese? And this whole song was just like, more cheese, please. Why are you so stingy with the cheese? Something like that. Yes. And Simon actually, like, when you press that thing that says stop, the big cross, like it's grinding, it's stupid.
Yes.
The crowd loved it. They drowned him out. They were singing the song because it was so catchy.
It is
not
catchy.
Because it was the prettiest song, but because they all could relate to not enough Parmesan cheese. Yes. Why is there never enough Parmesan cheese? Give me more Parmesan cheese.
I understand that.
It was so funny.
Viral though.
Yeah. Well, Parmesan cheese, that's really interesting that you asked about that, because one of my subscribers way back when I started cooking said, make sure when you buy Parmesan cheese, don't buy the stuff in the bag. Here's a little tip. And I said, oh, why is that? Well, it turns out that Parmesan cheese is so expensive that companies put wood pulp in it to make it.
Oh, no.
Yes, they do. Yeah. And I don't know about where you are, but in the United States, they do that. It is called cellulose. So if you ever see that on a bag, that's what it is. It's wood pulp or wood chips. And they use that
so my next question is that not dangerous?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know the answer. I mean, to me, it's kind of disingenuous. You know what I mean?
It's like eating paper.
We call that fake. That's fake. What I would call fake cheese. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see the point in buying those bags because
yes,
like even if it's just normal standard cheese, you're buying a bag of pre-grated cheese. If you buy a block, it's cheaper. Just run it through the grater. It'll take you 10 minutes and bag it yourself.
Yes. Well,
save yourself £3-4. It soon adds up.
Yeah, it's
remember,
kind of weird.
If you do that, that £3-4 can go on yarn.
Yes, exactly. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, Catherine, for the thumbs up or telling people the thumbs up.
We had a similar thing. I can't remember the brand or anything like that though. But it turned out that they were mixing different cheeses together within the bag and not declaring that they were putting different cheese qualities in.
Aye.
So they would have a percentage of the cheese that you were purchasing, but then the lesser grade cheese would be a higher quantity.
They do that. So, well, I'll tell you this story. So, right. So I'm going to get back to that. So one thing that I found is that, so Parmesan cheese is very expensive and it comes in these big round barrel, like it's like not a barrel, but it's like a round circular thing. It's like a wheel. Yes, thank you. Yeah. And so you can buy parts of a wheel. And I would suggest everybody, if you want Parmesan cheese, to do that, and you can just grate it yourself because you're going to get 100% Parmesan cheese. Because if you get the bags, they're going to put lesser grade cheese. They do that also, just like what Poppy said. And then, and then the other thing is, like, a lot of times they'll put cheddar in there. And like cheddar is really cheap in the United States, so it's not good. Like, it's not going to be, you don't want cheddar cheese. If you want Parmesan cheese, you want Parmesan cheese. You don't want cheddar or some other, kind of cheese. But anyway, but there's been a long history of adulterated food in the United States. And I could go on and on about that. But
I've seen some of the lists of food ingredients in your foods, and I'm like,
it's not good. Yes, it's not good.
Like, that's not what's on the label. That's not what's in the packet.
Yes. And then apparently Amanda said she has a new project in mind, because of Poppy's top. Oh, she likes your top.
All right. It's not my pattern, though. It's somebody else's. I gave her the link to it earlier.
That's good.
I'll be showing it a bit clearer, because I put it back on Dory. I'll be showing it in about not this Friday, but the following, because I've got a video that I'm in the process of making at the moment.
Yes.
Which is one of my tried and tested. So look out for tried and tested clothing. I think that's probably what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
And the links and everything are on there. So if you're having to,
I don't want to cover your face. Yeah, with the chat.
Don't worry about it. It don't bother me. It makes me look really mug, doesn't it?
It did, yeah. So I'll move it this way. So we have Debbie. Good morning. She's saying good hi to everybody. We got Proverbs Jeannie. Hello.
Hi, darling.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. And I appreciate everyone coming in. So Not the End's last boyfriend was 6'5" and she's 5'4". He loved that I was short. Oh, look at the little smiley face. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Come on. There you go. I love that. I'll move this back. There we go. Yep. Nice. Yes. Oh, and then Neil said he's not a lady. We know that. Yes. That's funny. Let's see. Hope I didn't miss anything there. We're going to keep going. But anyway, that was really funny. And so, yeah, it's weird. These large men want these tiny little women. I don't know. I don't get that. That's a little bit strange.
Maybe they look good on the arm.
Yeah, maybe. It's like having a doll. It's like having a doll.
It's easier to protect. I can pick them up, shove them under their arms, and run off.
Oh, they have got it, Poppy.
If they've got someone as tall as me, they've got no chance of sticking me over the shoulder on the quick.
That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, everyone's saying hi.
Not only that, I'd probably crush him, but
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, everyone's speaking to each other, so we're good. We're good. Yes. Jamie's Hook, good to see you. Yeah, we said hi to you. And yeah, and we're trying to tell Dawn's got to get some sleep. And let's see. And then Jesse's saying, let's see, I'll put this comment up. All these tiny sizes. I've been 11 since you were 12 years old and you're 5'6". Yeah, it's amazing. I just remember those size 6. Like, I was in this drill team. We would always, get your clothing. Like, we would get the uniforms and the shoes. and it was like 6. Everybody had 6 or 7, and I was like, and so that's why I thought it was so funny. Okay, so Neil's picked up some yarn. Yes. it's you, Neil. I saw this man. He had a cart and it was full of yarn, and I'm like, no, because I just want to look at it. Mostly, we got Lulu's Treasure Trove. She's saying hi to everybody. Thank you so much.
Hello, Cindy.
Yes, everyone's saying hi.
Just a little cute clue though. We don't call it grey hair. We just call it sparkles.
Sparkles, nice.
I like that.
I like the sparkles.
I like that.
Not only that, by calling it sparkles, it means I don't have to pay out for yarn, for dye as much. Hey, more yarn.
Yes. Oh, let's see. We have Fr. Humphrey. Felicia's here. She's saying hi. And somebody said they're playing out the music channels. Let's see. Who said that? Miss, I'm going to jump through. Not that I'm ignoring your comment. Well, your comments are on the other side, so you'll see it. And then let's see. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, Lulu. Cindy's treasure. Lulu's Treasure Trove. Cindy is playing the music channels. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's good. I mean, not me, but yeah, that's great. That's great that you're doing that. Because we have a lot of the music channels are,
It's always great if someone is willing to run someone else's playlist. That is just awesome. So generous.
It does help. It really does. Yep. Let it jump through just a little bit so we can keep going. Everybody likes Dawn's sweater. Let me see. Okay, Katrin. Yeah, the bunny is very cute. Let's see. And what's Katrin saying? Yarn crafting, yarn collecting, and yarn borrowing are all 3 separate hobbies of mine. Nice.
Yes.
Yes, that's very apropos. We like that. And we got Carol's Crazy Crochet and More. CCCNM. Good to see you. Yes. Yes. Yep, and we love the fingerless glove. Yep, cuff on Dawn's sweater. That's nice.
I love that.
And Carol saying hey to Ursula. Good to see you. What are you up to, Carol? Anything exciting? And Steve-O likes the cardigan. Yes. So let's see. What else? Yep, everyone's saying hi. We love the cardi. Yes. Okay. So anyway, but that's what, okay. Fr. Humphrey saying hi to Ursula. If I can get this on the screen. Yes. There we go. Yes. And Ursula's saying hello and kisses. Very nice.
Kisses.
And we have Brent Michelle's here, Who the Knitter. We get you on the screen. Welcome in. Oops.
I love that name, Who the Knitter.
And that is interesting. I like that too. There we go.
Very inventive.
It is. Boy, there it is. Very slow. Yep. All right. And then everyone's saying hello. We have, let's see, Unique Amazing Stripes. Miss Faith is here.
Faith, hello.
Hello. Let's see. And then everyone's saying, hey. There's Lydia. Oh, we got King Morgan. Uh-oh. Happy Monday, King Morgan.
Hello, King Morgan.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Lydia's going to be watching the replay. She's got to work today. But welcome in. She's saying hi to everybody. I'm just jumping over some of these a little bit, you guys, so I can catch up. Well, I'm like 15 minutes behind.
Little bit.
A little bit. There's Lydia's link. Check her out. And she's trying to grow the family. And actually check everybody's link out if you can. If you don't, if you're not family, check everyone out there. And if you want to drop it, just type Kelly. We have Dedi Maharani. Good to see you.
Hello.
Welcome. Yes. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And let's see, we got Maritza. I think we said, there we go. There she is. Ola, hand pink waving.
Hola.
Let me see. Show. There we go. Whoop. Hand pink waving. There it is. Hola, ¿cómo está? Yes. Yes. And everyone's
How many of those in the chat is celebrating the public holiday, Columbus Day today? Just while she's reading.
Yes.
You guys can answer. or the rest of you are working. But how many is actually at home because of Columbus Day?
I think like all the schools and banks are it's sort of like a school holiday, I would say, more than anything else, or a bank holiday. We have Jay Jordan. Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jay.
Mm-hmm. And then Steve saying he guessed the added fiber in the cheese is to aid digestion. Sorry, that's pretty funny. You got yearning for a smile. Thanks, Kim, for coming in. Oh, thank you, Miss Deddy. Oh, I am really behind. Good Lord. Thank you, Miss OM Granny Square Ursula.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. And I can't remember the rest of the words, but there we go. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. All right, there you go.
I ain't joining in. You ain't making me.
I have to learn the words. I'm still working on that one. Yes. All right. So everyone's saying hello, hello. Oh, Costco does a huge wheel of cheese. Oh, interesting. Okay, every year that is in an insane amount of money. Right. Yes, it can be hundreds of dollars. It's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, but if you can, like, so you girls both go to church, so if you could talk to some of the other people at your church, maybe you could all chip in for a percentage of the wheel.
No, that's a really good idea.
A lot at all. Okay, someone like me who doesn't go to church can't do that, mind.
But you know, even your neighbors and things like that, you can do that. Yeah, the wood pulp, you can. Yeah, I understand that, Cindy. Yes, yes. Everyone's saying hello and you're welcome. And Deddy's saying hey to Jay Jordan. Good to see you. And everyone's saying hi. So you're greeting everybody in. That's very sweet. So wow, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit, but very nice, very nice. You can see the chat over there too.
I know, I'm reading the chat and I'm getting so confused.
Yes.
What?
Sorry, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, it's a double. Why? Yeah, that's a good question.
Because the chat's not matching up with what Kerry's saying.
Oh yeah, I'm behind.
I'm like
just looking up
and I'm like, that's not. That's why I'm just listening. Yes, and then I'm responding to the chat where I can actually type.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, so we got Scratch and Pete. Welcome in. He's a good YouTube supporter. Appreciate that. Okay. And, Katrin said she was a size 14 by 11 years old. I've never been small. Yeah. She's a Viking, right? You see, Vikings are tall. They tend to be tall.
I was a stick insect. I'm going to say it like that. I was a stick insect to the point people thought I had an eating disorder because I was so thin. Yeah, I could eat and eat and eat, and there was no disorder there. I would just eat and eat and eat. And it wasn't until I had my daughter that I started gaining weight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the kids.
That's it. It's all the kids' fault. It's all their fault. Well, it's both of them.
Oh, actually. Musical channels. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood. So, yeah, so Cindy said she's jumping around channels. That's what she means by musical channels. I got you.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, you could be on YouTube 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I mean, and I realized like yesterday I was on sort of in the bushes from about 8 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, and I said, I have to get a life. I mean, I love everybody, don't get me wrong, but there's other things I need to do.
8 o'clock, that's like insane.
That's crazy. Yeah,
well, that's the thing. That's what I do. Is I have my little tablet on permanently on charge, really. Mm-hmm. But it's down by the side of me, and I go across my list.
Yeah.
And I might only pick out one video from each channel, but at least I've made it there.
Yes. That's what I do too, because I feel it is support. And
right.
If I can capture live, I would prefer to capture live because at least then it's more interactive.
It is. That's for sure. So let's see. So let me go back. I just missed one. That was somebody's working on. Oh, Carol. She's working on her 4th Lost Soul shawl. Loving this pattern.
Okay. I haven't done that pattern yet. It's what I really wanted to do for I want to do it.
Yes.
I haven't got to it. Too many poppies.
Right. Oh, okay. Now she spins is saying, this is interesting. on break, depending on if the yarn is made anymore. Yarn borrowing can be like borrowing food. You never get it back the way you sent it. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing with this. Like I've been noticing that when you have a project, you don't have the right color. And then you're just like, I have to go back to the store again, which is terrible.
But you see now, Kelly, the thing that you get again is you go to these markets and you get the finished project for next to nothing. Never mind. They get the nice yarn, but they still have to make it. Here you walk away with a complete blanket.
I must admit, I was at a car boot sale yesterday, and someone had done a granny blanket, just a basic like a granny square blanket, around. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I really like them colours. And my husband looked at me and went, don't even think about it.
Yes, I know it's hard.
He's gone, you don't need to buy blankets. You've got yarn, make them.
I know, but you know what happened?
Like, use them though.
They throw them in the trash. That's the, for me, that's like so much work.
But he just looked at me. He went,
"You can make
already worked out what pattern that is, haven't you?" I said, "Yes, it's it's blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Know what the yarn is? I said, "Not without touching."
Yeah.
Because you've got to remember, we don't have as much variety as you guys do. So
yeah,
hopefully, I'd probably be able to go, "Oh yeah, this is acrylic," without having to do any sort of burn test on it.
Yes. I mean, so we got Ellie Lavis here. Good to see you.
Hello.
Hello. Let me get you there. Uh-oh. Oh, my stomach's growling. I hope you didn't hear that.
No.
My stomach's
me. Can't hear that.
It was pretty loud.
We stopped our grub before we came on.
See, I didn't.
No. Poppy and I know better.
Yeah. There's the crazy Poppy lady. There's her link.
Crikey, you're miles back.
What happened?
Because I dropped my link when I first came in.
No. That was just now. I saw it
now.
Just now.
Yep. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Thank you, Nightbot. You're stalking
Maybe
me.
you said hello to someone or something.
Yeah, so let's see.
Something.
Sometimes it gets tired though. Sometimes it gets tired. Let's see. I am home, but I work from home every day. Oh, Jamie's hooked. That's right. Aha. Yes. I do remember somebody, maybe you were talking about it. I don't know. But there's Joy, always a pleasure. She's been a great supporter of the channel. Let's see. Oh, okay. Ellie's home too. No school. And her hubby's off too. Yeah. All right. Now here's Carol's link there. Yep. Check her out. And Katrina's working. Yeah, so some of us have on, some of us have off here. Yep. In the United States. But we got Maritza. Oh, Maritza, thank you so much for the super sticker. Yay. Pair character turning around, waving his hand. That's how it's on the screen. Saying, hey, you, lowering his glasses. Thank you so much, Maritza. Okay, so I'll do this one. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. All right, see, that one I remember. Hey, it's Monday morning. Okay. Oh, and so Steve-O said his mother used to have his neighbors chip in to buy beef. Yeah. Or let's see. Could you get it by half a side of beef and a half of a pork to split between? So that's a good idea. I've never tried it. One of the Mennonite or the Amish people told us that it was like $3,000 to do a steer.
Wow.
Or $7,000. It was a lot. Like I think it might have been 7,000, but
the amount of joints of meat that you get out of it.
But you get a lot.
Yes.
It
works. And of course it's such beautiful tasting meat.
You better not get a power out while you've got that in the freezer.
I know. Can you imagine? No, it's a lot of money. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Yep. So anyway, so there's that. Yeah. But it's a good idea. I mean, my husband and I talk about it, but see, the problem is when you have two people that aren't big eaters, food, like we have to be really careful. Yeah, we don't want to waste. Yep.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? As I said, if you go in with a group, then you're just buying a percentage of, and it's up to the others in the group how much of a percent. If you could make it so that it's like, right, okay, I want an eighth of a wheel, then you know it's going to be cut into eighths, and everybody can pick how many eighths they want.
Yes. No, that's awesome.
And as long as you've got it all sorted before you go and buy it, and everybody put their cash in before you go and buy it, then no one's going to be out of pocket.
Now, let's see. So Donna's saying, I saw a video where this crocheter got a Goodwill Granny Square blanket. She took it apart and made a beautiful cardi out of it. And I thought, brilliant. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I've seen people that are quilters and sewers and things like that. And they've done the same thing, but they may unpick the seam of the jumper if there's a seam there. Yes. But otherwise, they just lay their pattern straight on top and cut round. And I'm like, whoa, what are you doing?
Now, see, the question is, I always thought it would unravel, but it doesn't seem to unravel.
No, it probably depends on how you're going to sew it. You know, if you do what they call if you do sticking, then the way you sew it, it actually you can actually do it. It's not going to unravel because I know some of you who are there can actually tell us, but I know that Knitting Traditions, she is from, is it not Norway or Sweden or wherever, but what she does is she would knit it all in one and then cut it and sew it into the way she wants. You know, I mean, to me, it's like scary.
That sounds scary.
Yes.
No, I'm like, thank you.
Yikes.
So that's really cool. You know what I mean? And I always say, like, see, I'm not a good sewer. I'm not a seamstress at this point. I'm a hand sewer, which is not really sewing. I mean, it's sewing, but it's not sewing. Machine sewing.
It's mending.
I can mend, but I can't, and I can put things together, but when I use a machine, it's like a big epic fail.
I got banned from machining at school when I sewed my tie to my work, and then I sewed my shirt to my work. And I think
that's the kind of stuff I do. Yeah,
just give her a needle and thread and let her do it by hand.
Or I put the thing on backwards and then you're supposed to turn it the other way. It's not good. It's not a good thing. So I'm staying in my lane doing this. But anyway, this is in tribute to my husband. I'll show you. Well, two things I'll show you guys real quick. Just for some inspiration or what have you. Because it's getting close to the hour. Because I don't want to before Ursula leaves us. But anyway, my husband's into Star Wars. And let me see if I can. So this is the Twi'lek, if you know who that is in Star Wars.
Oh my gosh, where did you find that, Pat?
I made it. I made it. So anyway, let me see if I can.
Have you written any of it down? Can I be your tester?
Maybe.
Thank you. Right, these poppies are getting done quick, smart.
Yes, there's this guy. So anyway, I should have put my little mannequin head. I'm not going to put it on my head because my hair will be all crazy. But my husband's been okay. Let me see. This might not look right. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, hold on. There we go. I might have it backwards. There we go.
Oh my word!
But there it is. Let me get in the picture.
Actually watching this at the moment.
Now you've got to keep it on.
So this is for my husband. This.
Well, oh yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. Anyway, there's that. So he asked me to make him that, and then the other one is the what's it called? Ahsoka. So I started the Ahsoka, which is almost the same thing, but it's got bigger tails or whatever in the back. So here's this. So I started this the other day. It almost it looks kind of weird, but anyway, you have to stuff it. But anyway, this goes in the back. And then you stuff it with the stuffing, and then you attach it to the beanie, basically.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, so I started that process with that one. So that's what I'm working on now. And then this is my Donna blanket, and she asked me about it the other day. And this is like a shout out to Donna. She's one of my crochet group, and she made this blanket, and her family didn't want it. So I bought it from her, and she's really good. So look at the colors.
Oh,
that is
my word! That's a beautiful mosaic.
You see that? And look at the the shells on the top there.
Didn't want it? What's wrong with him? My goodness me.
They're horrible people. But anyway.
I was hoping you were going to say she's so speedy that they've got so many, they've got no more room.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's
That
also
is beautiful.
And she is amazing. And I told her, I said, this is mine. I'm like, so anyway,
yes, when someone does that though, when someone says, I'm having it.
It's mine.
Yes, Donna's asking, how did your family not want that? That's crazy.
So, but anyway, but I have to, this is sort of for her. It's a little shout out to Donna. So she's not watching, but you know,
you've done an amazing job, darling.
I mean, she's amazing. And I'm shouting out my Donna. So anyway, but this is just a throw. It covers, you know, a little bit down the legs, which is not bad. But it's beautiful. You know what I mean? And even on, this is the back side. I'll show you. And my light is a little bit.
It's stripy at the back. It's beautiful.
But it's pretty on the back too, you know?
Yes. So I mean, if you don't know crochet, you wouldn't know because it's just stripy.
Yes. Which is beautiful. So anyway, Donna rocks. She's my Donna. And anyway, she's been doing some yarn bombing, and I don't know, you know, if you guys are doing that, but I'm going to try it somewhere. I don't know where. I'm just going to go
with yarn bombing because I've been watching Reggie's channel, Jay Who Crochet, and that's why I know about yarn bombing.
Yes, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You know, they did it in a park, so they did it with the poppies, Poppy, on Memorial Day, and this one park in the area. Apparently the poppies are still there. So that was from May.
Oh, grab a photo if you can.
I will have to go over there and get it. Yeah, I will. I mean, she said they don't look good, but they're still there. Like they didn't want to take them down, I think, because of the military aspect of it, you know.
Well, sometimes it's like where I live, we've got a cathedral here. And over the years, there's been a netting that gets put up. And the poppies are made and put on. Normally they're knitted because the knitted ones are a lot bigger than the ones that I make.
Yes.
And they cascade all the way down this cathedral. It's massive. Absolutely stunning. And then they take it down. They take off all the poppies again and wash them and dry them and get them ready for the following year. Try and preserve them and check each of them to see if they need replacing and everything like that. And it's stunning, absolutely stunning. But then we've also got yarn bombers in the area. Outside that same cathedral, they've there is what looks to me like a shawl that's been hung up. It's a granny square shawl.
Okay.
There. Then they've actually added granny squares. I think it was granny squares along the seat, and they've attached it. And I haven't sat on it yet, but I'm thinking it might be padded now,
right?
Because it's used by a lot of older. That one stop is used by a lot of older individuals, so they've done it to try and make it look as comfortable as possible. And then you've got a post box, which is a big round one. Our Royal Mail boxes. It's a big round one. And they've covered the top of that, and that gets changed every season to a new,
cool
pattern as well. And there's about 4 post boxes in that area, and a different person is in control of each of them. And
that's cool.
Most of the time it's knitted, though it's not crocheted. I was tempted to do something.
You should do it.
That I live on, but someone beat me to it, so I was very thankful.
You can add something to it too. But let's see. Oh, so Katrin said she has 4 blankets that she was gifted that are not to her liking. Hold on. And she said, but I cannot toss a gift. I will eventually donate. Yeah, donating them to a shelter is awesome. I think that's a good choice. And also, you know, like in our area, we have a couple of pretty big shelters that are always in need of, you know, blankets and things like that. You know, the VA hospitals will take them to, and other places. You know, you have to inquire about hospitals. But I know, like Juanita was saying, she does like the NICU hats, or the, you know, for the small
the babies, the
preemies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a great idea. And then Jamie said she's chipping in to buy Line Brand yarn and or Michael's in whole cases. Yeah, I don't know if do they give you a good deal on that? I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I was just thinking about that. But yeah, I mean, you can buy well, now they have more bundles. I know at Joann's they have bundles. I don't know about at Lion Brand. I think they have a couple of bundles. But oh, Christine's here. Hey, I missed her. Thank you for. Let me see. Where'd she go? I saw you pop in.
I just saw her pop in.
Yeah, she popped in just for a second. I missed you. But anyway, thank you for coming in.
I've got to go now, so I'm going to drop off, and I'll be in the chat still. I'll be in the chat still. So
okay, well, thank you, Miss Ursula. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the sticker. Bye.
Then there was two.
And there were two. All right, let me see if this will work. Will this be nicer? I feel like we're too tight.
Too tight. It don't bother me.
But we're good. Okay, we'll hang out.
Unless you want, I don't know. Can you do it so that the words are in the middle?
That's the only thing I haven't figured out.
That would be so cool too, and the words in the middle. So
let me see. I hope I don't hang up, but no, it won't let me. Nope.
Oh, okay. But anyway, then I could be reading the comments and it looks like I'm looking in the camera.
Oh wow, that makes it big. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, I'm just playing with this just to see what happens.
Go for it. Have some fun.
Yeah, let's see what's happening. But anyway, that's you. You're big.
No.
And then there's let's see. Let's try this one.
No. All
right, we'll go back to that one. Trying them all. Let's see.
It would be better if I had my other seat because I'd be higher up. But
yeah, I know it's hard, isn't it? Oh, and of course I blew up the chat, but that's okay. So anyway, but I'll just put it on the screen this way. Let me see if it'll let me. Oh, there's Jess Shelley's here. Good to see you, Shelley.
Hi, Danny.
Yes, and those those are amazing. Oh, thank you for the colors are wonderful. Thank you, Miss Cindy Lulu. And let's see, everyone's saying hi. Excuse me. Let me make sure I got everybody's comment there. There's Me Jane. Oh, hello, Me Jane. Good to see you. Just got up. I understand.
Right, so where is your comments up to? I really don't know.
Yeah, I was
going to help out here and just read for you.
We got lost. Anyway, let's see. Catherine's saying my yarn bombing will happen around Christmas. We do poinsettias. Oh, stockings, stars, treats. That's good for a local park. Some stockings even get individually wrapped treats. Nice. Yeah, so good to see you, Just Shelley. Thank you for coming in. Oh, we got now let's see. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Is it UC Empire? I hope that's what that is. Hello.
I would cheekily, if you were on my life, just happen to call you your Empire because I'm like, something's better than nothing. I'm rubbish with names, though, and
it's cool. So Ursula's in the chat. Yeah, we got Just Shelley. Welcome in. So anyway, thank you all so much for coming in. It's always fun to like do a little chat and do a little crafting. I only got a few rows, but that's okay. Yeah, we always like to get a few rows in and just sort of hang out and just talk about what's happening. Now, anything new with you?
You're slacking.
I'm gonna wait. Let me show those poppies. Poppy, go ahead.
They're my chain. That's what I've done since you've been live.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got an entire box full from last week when I was here.
Yes.
Put me back to small view.
Anyway, while you're here, tell us about what you're working on your channel.
Right, so these poppies are for the UK's Royal British Legion. They're for my local branch.
Mm-hmm.
I make them every year, or should I say I've been doing it since 2019. I try and make as many as possible.
Yes.
At the moment, my overall count of completed donated, I'm going to put it like that, completed donated, sits at 3,200.
Woo! Is that all?
Bog off.
You slacker.
They take 20 minutes to make. If I sat down and I made it from start to finish each poppy, I've timed it and it was 20 minutes.
Yes.
So what I actually do is I do in installments. So I make a load of what I call poppy fronts, which are these.
Yes.
And then I do the leaves, and then I sew them on, and then I do everything else.
Awesome.
And it's only me doing them.
Yes, which is
put the family into packing them and stuff, but they won't have any of it.
Oh.
So this year I was planning to only do 400, which would have brought the count up to 3,000.
Right.
But me, the lad that runs our local group, sort of said to me, "Oh, how many have you got? Because I've offered them out to one of the other groups this year as well." I was like, "I've only got 400." He was expecting 1,000.
Oh, he wanted. Oh my word, that's terrible.
So he took he took 540 because they're bundled in these boxes here.
Yes.
And I get 60 in a box.
Okay.
So they look like that when
that's
they arrive.
Beautiful. Very nice.
It does look really cute, doesn't it? He's like, "Oh, just shove them in." And I'm like, "No, I want them regiment. I want them standing up regiment." Yes. And they're all exactly the same way. They all look identical.
I got you.
But yeah, so he's as I said, he's taken 540.
Yes.
And then that box brings it up to 600 donated this year, which is the 3,200.
3,200. You go, girl. That's amazing.
And I'm still going.
Yes. That's nice.
I'll see if I can get another. It's ridiculous. Each box each box is what was it? What was it for 100? It's 35 hours.
Yes.
Of crochet.
Wow.
Per 100.
That's a lot.
You've got a little bit foggy, darling.
Yes, that's impressive. I do like your sweater, by the way.
Thank you. Somebody else's pattern.
Yeah, I've had an epic fail with that virus shawl. I mean, it came out okay, but like not. Yeah, yours is way better.
I haven't done the virus. Crikey, I haven't shown that in ages.
I know. I was thinking about
the
that.
Virus. I don't even know where the virus is hiding.
Like it looks almost like the virus, but I forget. I don't know. What do you call that stitch?
I don't know, but this one isn't. This isn't a virus.
It looks almost very similar. Very similar. Yeah.
I think I know where it is. It's hiding. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, sure. Okay, so we have emotion came in. Thank you so much. Another music channel. Good to see you. Hey. Let's see what else we have. And thank you so much. So anyway, so Ursula O.M. Granny Square has been a really great supporter of my channel, and I really appreciate you coming in and hanging out and things like that. So have a pleasant evening. It's evening for her. She's in South Africa. So anyway.
5.
All right. I'm going to put you big.
Oh, you're evil to me.
Yes.
Okay, I believe, I'm not 100%, but I believe that is a virus.
Yes. Oh, with the holes in the middle. Yeah, but that stitch is it's like a shell, I guess, but it's very similar, you know.
This one was done in a mandala. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'll get there in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? No, wrong bag. I'll be there in half an hour.
Yes, sir. I just put you down for a second. But Alicia, I'm going to keep going in the chat. So welcome, Just Shelley, getting ready to go to orthopedic appointment. Nice. Yeah, well, good luck over there. Oh, Catherine's doing the hobby bingo. Hobby bingo. Scratch and Pete saying, hey.
I've got one number on the hobby bingo so far.
Oh, am I? It must be really. You have one? I know. I didn't even go in today. I sort of not gave up, but you know. Yeah, I'm slow in the chat.
I was doing it to collect the points so I could have the free download.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, that's
I've got it now. But
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm slow with the chat. I know.
Right, so the yarn I used,
mm-hmm.
I don't remember the colorway, but it is the Lime Brand Landscapes.
Oh, the landscape.
I also made one in this colorway as well.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the Lime Brand Landscapes. It's gorgeous, but I've decided I don't like working with this because it goes thick and thin.
It does. Yep.
Yeah.
Roving. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, I don't do roving anymore.
You don't?
No.
That's funny.
And then this one is made with...
Oh, hold on.
It's okay. I can bring it up to the camera. It's fine.
I'm just making you big.
Saves me.
I'm playing around with
that so you can sneak a drink and some food, aren't you?
No, there's no food.
Really?
There is no food.
Okay, so this one, it was color controlled though. Okay, so I color controlled it.
Yep.
And it's the papaya sundae.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, sorry, it's the wrong way round on screen. I
Yeah.
don't know if you're getting it the wrong way round.
It is, but that's okay.
It's a 100% microfiber acrylic. There is 100 grams.
Yep.
Or 3.50 ounces. It's 320 meters or 350 yards.
Yep.
They recommend using a.
Yes, show that again, Poppy. Yeah. Show that again, Poppy.
I can read this. Sorry. Hold on, I'm sorted.
No. Show the band again. I didn't realize I had the chat thing was over your hand.
No, so it's okay. It wasn't that. I can't actually read it unless it's on screen in front of me. It's too small.
Okay.
It's too small.
Yep, and then turn it around.
So will you focus in? Come on, thank you.
It's 100 grams.
Yeah, it's 100 grams, 3.50 ounces.
Ounces, yep.
It's a 2 to 3 millimeter hook. Gotta love being dyslexic and reading everything backwards.
Yep.
It's a 320 meters.
Yep.
Or 350, whatever the other one is.
Yards.
There we go.
Yards. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much all of the information on there, apart from it's 100% microacrylic, and I ended up having to have 6 of these to be able to color control it for my size. So it is a chunky yarn eater. This pattern, nice. If you're using that yarn, nice. I can't give you any guidance on how many you'd need for your size or anything like that, but the pattern itself, let's see if I can still find it. If you want me to, I can drop the link to that.
Sure.
The link is also in one of my playlists as well, because it's a video tutorial. There we go.
Time's down. Oh yes. Let's see. Okay. So Cindy, that was Landscapes yarn. It's a roving. It's by Lion Brand, and it usually they're real bright colors, but it's like a roving, so that goes thick and thin. Yep.
Now, if you're in the UK, sorry, let me do one thing and remind me, and I'll come back to that in a second. Where are we gone?
Okay, cut.
Just trying to find that link for you now.
Oh, sure, no, take your time.
I had it earlier as well.
Yeah, no, take your time. And so anyway, so that yarn is really pretty, and Michael's has a knockoff. It's their brand. It's called Facets, but it's the same yarn. So you can go to Michael's or get it. I don't know who's cheaper or whatever, and then Walmart I think has that Landscape too, a little bit, not a ton. At least the one by me doesn't have a lot, but they do have some of that. So that's. But yeah, Cindy loves your shawl.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh. Let me see what else. Make sure I'm. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, I'm like a yarn expert, even though like I should know other things, but I can tell you where it comes from.
I don't know where she hides all this information.
I don't know why it's in there. Yeah.
Sucks it up, and that's it, right? So
it's in there.
I've just put the link into the chat now for this top. That's nice. Yours will probably look a heck of a lot neater because this one was done when I was a lot newer to crochet. Right, in regards to the yarns that you were chatting about, because you'd said that there was one that was similar. Yeah, like the stitch, the layout of it is really similar to the virus. Yeah, the other one, the yarn. Yeah, Facets. Yeah. It's called Facets. Okay, so I used this one for the virus. Okay, it was in a different color. Up here. Yep. Oops, sorry about that. Now, if you're in the UK, of course, it's more expensive for us to get our hands on American yarns because we have to pay an import duty taxes and things. So if you're in the UK, especially, look for Signet Boho Spirit. Oh, hold on. Let me make you big. Okay. Yep, so they can see it. Signet Boho Spirit. Now, this is a DK weight. Yeah. It feels exactly the same as this one. As you can see, the colours are very similar. Okay, this one may be faded a little bit because I've had it for years. But very similar. They feel identical. Yes. But the only difference being this is DK weight and it doesn't go thick and thin. Yeah. Okay, so That's the only difference I found, and I absolutely love working with this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if any of the people realize, but there's only most yarn is made in Turkey. There's a little bit in China.
Both of these came out of the same factory.
Yeah, it's the same factory, so it doesn't really matter what the label is. It's the same stuff usually. So whether it's Hobby or what's that other company over there?
You got Hobie they're in Denmark.
Denmark, and then there's one other one that's like overseas that people are ordering from, and I'm like, it's all the same. It really doesn't matter. Or there, it used to be. I cannot remember the name. I had to delete this app off of my computer because I was looking at it. It was basically one of the yarn manufacturers was selling yarn, and you have to buy it by the. I call it by the bale. Like it comes in bags like this. You have to buy. I think you have to spend $100 or $200 in order to get it. Yeah, and I remember going, I don't need $200 worth of yarn, and it would have been like 500 skeins or something. And I was like, oh no.
Oh, maybe not quite like that then.
but anyway, one of the companies sells direct, to the States, and basically, I know that people over here, if they have a yarn store, they just buy from the factory, which makes sense. But but for a regular person to buy $200, because a lot of it's like 50 cents, 75 cents, or 40. It comes out to like $1 something.
I know who you mean. I know
it's real cheap.
I know who you mean because
yeah. But anyway, I deleted it off my phone about 2 years ago because I said, "Girl, like you can't." I'm like, "Girl, like you can't buy this. It's too much." And people were doing yarn hauls with it. And they were all buying like not thousands, but they were buying like $500 worth of yarn. And I'm like, this is crazy. So anyway.
I think back a day, actually, the company you're talking about,
she did.
She just got an order from them.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of.
Yeah, she has hold from this company. I just cannot remember the name right now. I'm having that Monday morning, whatever it was.
Is it just Ice. Monday? I have this Ice.
Well, Ice is one of them. Ice is one of them.
Yeah,
but this one, I think their website was something like, it wasn't yarn.com, but it was like basically yarn something. Yeah. It had yarn or wool in the title. It wasn't Wool Warehouse though. But anyway, I was appalled that you had to have $200 worth because it turned out I put something in the basket, and I think I had like 200 or 250 skeins of yarn, and I was like, girl,
how am I going to get through all that?
There is no way. Yeah. So anyway, I didn't buy it. But anyway, so I think shawls are great with that landscape, in my opinion.
I didn't color control that one. I just let it be. Mm-hmm. I just let it do its thing. It drove me insane when it was low, when it was smaller. But as it got bigger, it wasn't as noticeable in the color changes.
Yeah, the color, that's the whole thing with that variegated. Sometimes you have to really color control. And that to me is like
handle mid-row and there's a color
and change. You're just like really?
No. Yeah. I would rather frog it back and start that row again.
Yes. Yeah, random info, that's me. I used to have a photographic memory. I don't anymore, but I just I do remember like
coming out with some random stuff.
It's so random. So anyway, but it's really cool if you can do it. But like I said, I noticed that these store owners, there were a couple of stores that I ended up going to that were, local yarn stores, and I could tell, I knew exactly where the woman got the yarn. Like I said, oh, you bought it from that company because the price, was about the right price plus the shipping. Because I think it used to cost, at least when I was looking at it a few years ago, I think the average shipping to my place from there, it was Turkey, was it $85 back then? I was
going to say around the 70, 80 mark. That's why I've always looked at it and gone, no, I'm not paying that for postage because I have to pay that. And then I would have to pay taxes. And then if it gets caught in customs, I then have to pay more taxes based on the amount that I've paid originally for the yarn.
Yeah.
And it's just like that one parcel would end up costing me so much more than what any saving comes in.
Right. Yeah. And see, for us, I don't think we had to, but then Katherine's saying landscapes, facet, and unforgettable. That's the other one. I forgot about them. Is the same. Yep. In the United States.
So the papaya cakes and the mandala cakes are the same as well.
Are the same. Yep.
I showed Kelly that the other day.
I know. I was like, oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. But anyway, there's random. Yeah, that's right. And this, so Faith was saying ice, but it wasn't ice. It was another company, and I just cannot remember what the heck it is now. But I'm so glad I forgot. So I had to completely erase that out of my brain.
Hobie and Hobby at one point.
They're right.
Yeah, so Hobby, Ice,
and then this other one.
And
and this other one, and I was like, I just can't do it.
No.
So I really tried hard not to. So like I said, I thought, although see with me the shipping, even though you added the shipping on, it was still it still came out to like $1 a skein.
Yeah, that for me in the big scheme of things, the prices per unit when I first came across them. So we're looking at just as COVID started.
Yes.
So, was it 2020? When I first came across it, the prices were really quite doable.
Yes.
It just wasn't the postage was the kicker.
Yes.
And then I was told, oh, you basically add the whole thing together and then divide it by what you've got. And if you think it's worth it, do it. So I did that, and I was like, well, actually, that's brought that yarn up to that price. And at that point, I'm on a budget. I've always been on a budget.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, I can either buy it from them, or I could go and buy exactly the same thing from this other person that's in the UK.
Yes.
Under a different label. I'm going to do that.
Right.
It works out cheaper.
No, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've actually lost my yarn supplier. She gave up.
Oh, I heard. Yes.
Yeah, so I've got to find myself a new yarn supplier.
Yeah, that was the other company. Yep.
Yeah.
But it wasn't this one. It wasn't that one either.
IBM,
I'm gonna have to remember. I'm gonna have to go through my. But like I said, I kicked it out of my memory on purpose.
Good girl. Better than being tempted to go back again, isn't it?
It was tempting. I mean, and it was so cheap because I think it was like 50, 60 cents a skein. Some of them were 30. I mean, it was so cheap. And I said,
yeah, well, that's the thing I noticed as well. I noticed that the prices for you guys before adding in all the extras, but the prices you guys got quoted, if I ran that through a conversion from US to UK, we were still paying more. For Australia, we were still paying more for the unit each unit, and I was like, this is really unfair, because half the time it was a third more that we're paying, and we've got to pay the extra taxes on top.
Yeah, and that does make it very pricey.
Yeah. It's like for me to purchase. Oh, where's it gone?
Okay.
I think at the moment it's going to cost, if I remember rightly, I'd have to actually do a quick check, but I think that for me to purchase one of these in the UK, I'm looking at about £12.
Yeah, and that's expensive. Yeah, for what that is.
Ridiculous. I got it for £7 in Australia. Okay, the airfare is expensive, but hey, I was visiting family.
You're visiting family. It's good. Okay. So Faith is asking what yarn to cake up for a shawl.
What have you got, girl? What have you got?
We got to say, what do you have? Yeah.
I need to decide what yarn to cake up for a shawl. Also, what's the pattern as well? Because some patterns work better with thinner yarns than thicker yarns.
That is a good
point. I've noticed because I've most of mine are done in three weight. American 3-weight, UK DK, 8-ply Aussie. I'm good at that. Because that's what I can get my hands on the most. I made one of Ursula's shawls. It looks wicked. Don't get me wrong. It looks wicked until I get to the border. And
I'm still here.
Then it needed a thinner weight. So it just depends on the sort of thing that you're looking to make, and whether you want it for summer or autumn, winter, whatever.
Right. So I'll show you. This is Mandela, a 3. This is Ursula's shawl, the Steve shawl.
Yep.
And this was okay. Like, it's not bad, in a 3. But I think a 1 or a 2 weight would be probably better.
What size hook did you use for that in the end?
Oh, now I knew you were going to ask me. I used whatever they recommended on the Mandela. So whatever's on there.
I always go up if I'm doing a show.
Yeah, I just used whatever they said. I didn't use a bigger hook. So this is the Steve shawl. And so this one was okay. I thought, see, the funny thing that I found was right here. I thought this was a little too soft. I mean, it was a little bit hard, but as I worked it up, it got softer, and it's got a pretty good drape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I always think sometimes these heavier yarns, when you're making wearables, can be too much. So I think a little bit thinner is better, like thinner than a worsted weight or a 4, in my opinion.
Oh, I wouldn't touch. Right. I wouldn't go worsted weight.
Yeah, worsted weight's too big.
Or a 10 ply on clothing, unless I planned to wear it during winter months.
Yeah, she said DK.
And it's a loose things. But if it's a DK, oh, I like DK.
We like DK.
I like DK.
Yes.
Has she said what the pattern is yet?
Let's see. No,
I missed it. If so,
nope, not yet. But it's a DK. And
okay,
this is sort of a DK.
Can I be cheeky? Can I pull out some? I will not be able to remember the names of these patterns. I'm just going to pull them out to show you a rough one. Right, okay.
There we go. Right. Ooh, lost my light there.
Right, so we got DK on the go. Right, so that one's DK.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to make you big.
Okay, so as you can see there, it gives you really quite nice definition on the lace work here. Oh, you can't see it. I stuck my thumb through it. But yeah, so that's lace. That one's in DK. I find it's quite nice, and it does work up a lot quicker than if you was working in a lighter weight. Now, this one, I prefer. That one worked well with that pattern. Okay, the colour choice isn't brilliant.
Yep.
The colour choice. I love the colour choice in this one.
That's beautiful. Uh-oh, I meant to take that down. But that looks good.
Okay, so again, that one these are done with a 4mm hook. Or I'm sure it's a 4, because 4's my favourite with a DK. Yeah. Sometimes I will go up to a 4.5 if I want something a bit drapier, especially now I know what I'm doing a bit more. I'm not going to sound perfect, no way.
Oh yeah, hold it up again. One more time. That looks really good. Yeah, one more time. That's really pretty. Yes.
This one love it. I remember this being a paid for pattern. And the details on this one will come up on the channel if they're not already up under my tried and tested videos. Yes. So you can always check the tried and tested playlist if you can see something that looks like this one.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so there was that one. But then have I got a dodgy one?
Let me see if I can take that
down. I don't know where my Ursula one's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say, Ursula's pattern's lovely, the one that I did, but my colour choice in it is so bad.
Is it bad?
If you think this one's bad, who in their right mind decided to invent a cake with brown, orange, green, pink?
Oh, wait, hold on.
That is actually a cake. And this is how the cake came out, minus me cutting it a bit.
Yeah, yes.
Who? Ew. Is all I can say to that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
To get that cake used. I was like, it looked nice in the ball, but it did not work out
right.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. So anyway, so I'm going to say hi to Chizun. Chizun is here. Welcome in. And we've got she likes that. And then Faith is saying, oh, so she's testing a pattern, so she really can't tell us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why she can't tell us. But she just wanted to say, and then she said it's a lighter color alpaca and wool is what the yarn's made out of.
Oh, I don't know. I can't give you any guidance on that because I can't.
Yeah, alpaca's really. Ew,
but one quick thing before you start using it, shove your alpaca in a plastic bag, like food bag, and stick it in the freezer. It stops the fibers floating around here, there, and everywhere.
They do, yeah, and I sneeze every time. I love alpaca, but it's too.
So always put your alpaca in the freezer before you go to use it. The longer you can leave it, the better. It will not freeze solid. So you're okay that way. It's not like you're going to get an ice cube of alpaca out. So you'll be fine. But yeah, that was something I've read in a couple of different books that are to do with fibers.
Yes.
tricks for working with them. So
yeah, and Faith said she remembers that shawl. She remembers that shawl.
Which one? The ones I've shown, or the
the ones you showed.
ones?
Yeah, yes. And then Chisun said it's colorful. Yeah, they're all colorful.
Yeah, she's bless her. You need
She's being nice. Yeah.
Been coming over to visit my channel for a very, very long time. I think she's seen most of the stuff at least on repeat twice now.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So anyway, so there's that. So, but everybody likes it. Yeah, it's good. And let's see. Yeah, and so she also, so Faith was saying, or bright and sparkle merino, nylon stellina. Wow.
Ooh,
I wonder what that is. Yes. Yeah, I'm curious.
I want to be nosy, but if I'm nosy and fall in love, I'm going to get very upset because I can't buy it. It's just like, no, can't buy it. Thankfully,
yes.
I tell you what, being allergic to quite a lot of animal yarns has saved me a flipping fortune.
Yes, yeah, you definitely.
It's
so expensive. So Ellie says that's a nice tip. Thank you about the plastic bag.
No,
yeah, that's awesome.
And as I said, I chuck out ideas if I remember them. Any tips and tricks? If I can save you aggro, I will.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. But, I would say, like I said, these ladies in my group have been fortunate and they found really good yarns at the thrift store, which, because they take them all, I have not.
Shopping with them more. Got it?
I know, but I live
with cake.
I know. I have to, anyway, it was very sad. But they always go in there and they clean the place out. It's a lot.
Sometimes I'm like, good on you for doing that. But if you become multi-clearer outers, I'm like, come on.
I'm trying to be careful. Right. See, there's a line.
Yeah. There is the line. Come on, give the rest of us a chance.
Just a little bit. Just give us a little chance. So anyway. But so that's really all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate everybody coming in and supporting the channel because, you can be anywhere. And the fact that you're all still here is awesome.
Very thankful.
Yeah, we're very, very thankful. Yeah, because there's a lot going on YouTube. But, like I said, just, we're hoping that we could bring you a little bit of sunshine. And there's Isela. There you go. I meant to say hello to you. Hi, honey. How are you? Yes, welcome in. Let me see. There we go. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Fat fingering. Here we go. Okay, here we go. There's Isela. Good morning. And then Jamie's guilty of clearing out all the clearance.
It depends on what you call clearing out, Jamie.
Yes. Well, okay. So I'll tell you. So anyway, so that Facebook Marketplace person bought. It was over 200 hanks.
Blimey.
Yeah. So that's a lot.
Admit, though, I had something similar. I met a lady on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
I went round. She was selling her yarn at £1 a pop or whatever, and I bought 90 100 gram balls, or the
90
100 gram balls.
Woo.
But I did that over 3 days because what I did was first time I went round, she went, "Oh, do you want to see the yarn room?" I'm like, "Oh, do I trust you?"
Sure.
Right? So I've gone upstairs, and you could open the door, you could step in, but you couldn't move. And
okay, that's not good. Yes.
From floor to ceiling on 2 sides, and then she had cardboard boxes stacked coming out of the room. And she went, "I've got to sort it. I can't get in here. I don't know what I've got anymore. I've had to start putting it in another room."
Holy smokes.
So I said to her, "I'll be back tomorrow. I'll help you organise this." And she went, "You what? Why would you do that?" I said, "Because
you're never going to be able to sell it."
There is. Hold on a second. Hold up.
Let's see. I'm going to take this down for a second.
Right, sorry about that.
Some room there. There we go.
Yeah, right. So I said to her, I've only had my hands on pound shop yarn and this cheap one and that cheap one. I said, if I come round and I help you organise this, I'm going to get to feel every type of yarn
there you go
you've got in this room. Yes. And this girl had more, I would say, more yarn labels that were completely different to what Hobie have got. She's got different ones to Hobie, but basically it was amazing because I'm going, oh, I don't like the feel of that one. I just wish I'd written down which ones I didn't like.
Right. Or vice versa. The ones that you really love. Yeah.
Yeah, because it would have saved me having to worry about what I'm ordering online because I couldn't go and feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. And then Jamie's saying, I'm trying to work through it instead of destash. Yeah. Same here. I mean, that's the plan.
I think the one that bugs me the most is when people jump on a deal like that and then they're resellers. And they will sell it at the original price or more.
Or more. Yeah. There's a lot of that. Yep. I've seen it.
I can't handle resellers. I'm just like, no, this is how much it was when I purchased it. And if I ever sell my yarn, I sell it for what I purchased it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, I like to spread the love. So anyway, so that's what we're working on. Any new videos? I mean, like I'm going to be probably with my other group on Wednesday, I think. So far it looks like I'll be at the library with those people, and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Try and annoy you in chat.
I know. Yes, you can come in. And so this is shout out. I'm going to just show Donna one more time. Shout out to Donna. My buddy Donna. I'll make myself big real quick. So anyway, I got this mosaic from her. Let me see if I can get closer. But anyway, she made this. And let me see if I can go a little.
That pattern looks familiar.
Yes. This pattern, I forget where she got this from. She told me. I have to ask her again.
Is it Fiberfox Studios?
Yes, it might be Fiberfox, or it could be Yarn Inspirations. They had one mosaic that they did because she tends to follow them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Yarn Inspirations people. That's her thing. So, but anyway, but there's Donna, and she asked me last week, like, what are you doing with that? And I said, it's still mine. I'm not gonna.
She's sitting there rocking, going, is she going to undo it? Please don't undo it. Please don't.
That is not. No. She's moved on. Like the thing is, she's very, very fast and she's very prolific with her crocheting, and so she's got a lot of blankets. And even when COVID started, the edging is nice. Yep,
I love that. Quite pretty. Looks like a peacock style edging. I don't know.
I don't know. I have to ask her about that. But the thing with her is,
I'll have a look in a minute close up when we're off.
she is so fast. I mean, when I tell you, she's a lefty, and she just down the. She's boom, fast. Yeah. Yes, and so and she just moves. She's like a little machine. This is what her hand does. She's just down the line. So she's really awesome.
Really.
Yeah, so I have to find out like what her secret is. I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't. So yes, very lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, Donna. Yes, Donna. Donna is called Not the End. So Donna, drop your link, please. I think she did. She might be up, but do it again. Type Kelly. Yeah, Donna she's been doing some like yarn hauls and some ASMR and some other stuff on her channel. Yeah, because she goes to like a lot of stores and does some hauls. She's checking out yarn and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Yeah. So Donna is Not the End crochet. And I hope she's still here. And then, okay. So Isalla's saying that's a vintage edging. 2 shell rows, and last might be a 3 chain around. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I was like, is it a picot or is it some sort of chaining?
Well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes 6 double crochets, and then maybe a chain 3, and then she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 little chains, in the same space there. On top, it looks like a little crown. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, you'll have to take a photo for me.
Yes, I will. Yeah, I'll take a photo. But anyway,
when you get it too close to the camera, it just blasts out white light.
Is it too white?
Yeah,
white light. Maybe back there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So anyway, but it looks like this is a 5 double crochets on the bottom, and then a chain 3 or 4, And then in the same space. Yep. And then you go. But it's beautiful. And she did this in a really short period of time. And during COVID, she did a mosaic thing with the Philadelphia Eagles symbol on there. It's a big eagle in the three colors. And oh, no. There's a lot of Donna. Well, no, but I'm just saying that oh, you mean Donna. I'm sorry. Oh, see, I'm confused. Sorry. Wrong one. So Donna's not the end, but my Donna from my group is not on YouTube. Yeah. So sorry about that. I did. Yes. There are a lot of Donnas in the community. Yep. Double crochet post in the middle. Okay. But anyway, so sorry. Yeah, I read that wrong. But anyway, so Ellie does have Donna, not the end. Okay, I just want to make sure. And yeah, so anyway, but Donna does not have a YouTube channel. She's not on YouTube, but she does use YouTube to get patterns. Yeah, and she follows tutorials and things like that. So sorry, confusion. But anyway, there's that. Yeah, double crochet post in the middle there.
Slow her down. Stick her on one of my videos.
And she's great. And if you look at some of my old, I think last week I filmed her crocheting on my Wednesday crochet along, and she's just going.
Turbo.
She's turbo, and she's all like, "Oh, I'm not that fast." I'm like, "Yeah, you are." Yes, you are. And there's Jeannie again. Good to see you. Proverbs Jeannie. Yep, Proverbs 30. Jeannie, aka Proverbs 31 yarn. Yeah, so I heard you went to Joanne the other day.
Not me.
No, Jeannie. I heard a little birdie told me. Yeah. So anyway, so there's a whole controversy with, apparently Joanne is going through it, and I'm hoping that they don't go out of business. It sounds like they're dangerously close.
Oh, because
bankruptcy or something.
Who they support and things like that. Yeah.
So it's interesting. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. But I'm going to do some investigating behind the scenes and see what I can find out. Hopefully, they're not. But because you did. Yes, she did. She did go to Joanne.
Make use of the sales while you can, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, they were having a good one. They have a good one at least once a month.
Are they the ones that do the yellow labels or orange labels or something on their discounts?
No, they were originally like a fabric company, but they have other hobbies in there. And their yarn section, they've always had their own brand label of yarn. And it's usually I think Lion Brand or something. Maybe it used to be. I don't know anymore if it is, but then they have a big Lion Brand section, you know. And also, you got the Woolies Fair Isle. Ooh. Yeah, I do enjoy Woolies, and I have way too many skeins of that. Not necessarily the Fair Isle, but I do have a lot of Woolies is a Lion Brand staple that's been around.
Yeah.
Since I can remember, it's several decades.
They're not bothered getting rid of that one.
No, they haven't. Yeah, it's funny that they haven't. That's the one yarn they don't get rid of. Usually they blow through their new stuff really quickly, but this Woolies, they've been holding on to that for at least 25 years, maybe more. Yeah, it's really interesting. So I hope they don't get rid of it. But it's a good acrylic blend with wool. I forget what it's 85-25 or something like that.
Okay, 85
or 20 or 80-20 might be 20% wool and 80% acrylic. I forget, but it's nice. Or I may have it backward, but yeah, it's 80-20 something like that. And the colors are really nice. And it's sort of I think it's a 5. It's a little bit heavier, a little thicker, so you can crank out hats and things like that really fast. Yeah,
I used to wonder how come you lot of knock out projects so fast, and then I realised the difference in the thickness of the yarns makes a lot of difference. But I can't go above a 4 weight. It hurts my hands too much.
Yes, yeah. Ellie loves it too. Yep. Let's see what Cindy's saying. Come on, slowpoke. Oh, it's been great. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much for stopping in, Cindy. Yes, and hope you have a blessed rest of your week, and hope to see you again on the YT streets. Love to you, Poppy. Love to you all. So thank you so much. Yes, good to see you. But anyway, that's really all I have for you guys. But I just want to say once again, thank you. And, we'll see you again soon, in the YouTube streets. And just keep your eye out for Poppy. because you do your stuff on Sundays, I noticed.
I have my Whips and Bits come out on a Sunday. I have a book review normally on a Tuesday. Yeah, because Monday I annoy you and Ursula. Tuesday's my book reviews. Friday is either a throwback Friday, which is me showing you old videos and old content again, so that you can play catch up if you've only just come over to the channel.
Cool.
Or I swap that out. It's either the throwback Fridays. The new one that I've just started, where I'm showing you projects tried and tested. And at one point I was doing yarn dyeing, and that went in there as well on a Friday. So I try and keep it all on the odd. I call it the odd days. You'll find my videos on odd days because I'm an odd person.
All right now. Okay. You heard it. Yeah. You heard it here first.
Well, I'm crazy, so I might as be odd as well.
She's a crazy poppy lady. There's a reason. Yep. So anyway, but you'll see me on Wednesday. I'll be crocheting with my group. And then Friday I'll be doing some cooking, I think. I'll be there. And
what you were having for dinner on Friday?
Well, it's fun. I think it's going to be seafood. I haven't made that final determination yet. So we're going to try some seafood this time. That's what I'm leaving.
Look at this lovely crab, and I'll be like, if I ate that, whoop.
Whoop. Yeah, I know. It is hard when you're allergic. I understand that. Yes. But anyway, thank you so much. And hang out, Poppy, for a sec. Thank you all so much for coming. We will see you so soon. And God bless you and have a great week. Take care. Bye.